Alright, so this is Mascot. It was called Crackpot first, but I changed it because I thought the name might be a little off-putting for some people. Anyway, so to start it off, I have these drums. I played it on a electronic sit that I had. It's a special kind of tragedy when you pull up the MIDI for you here. You can always tell I played it on the MIDI instead of one of my little sampler thingies because of the kicks I have turned up all the way because I suck with the kick pedal on the electronic one that I got. So I have the sensitivity turned up all the way. The 127 velocity. And the weird quantization. Anyway, back to this little thing. I wanted to do something with this song that had a I don't want to say militant, but like that cool drumline snare feel of that. You know what I mean? Like and I really got that going with that cool build up. So that's the intro to get you right into it. It's a special kind of tragedy when you lose your center of gravity when you're lost in the air. The guitars are a funny one on this one. I just use a VST for the guitars on this. A lot of the times whenever I know the chord progression and I want to get a quick strumming pattern out, I just use this virtual guitarist thingy because they just have it like at a straight eighth notes or whatever. I don't like they have like custom phrases and stuff and like pre-built song baloney. I don't know. I don't need it. I just like the eighth notes because that's what I can do on the guitar is eighth notes. And yeah, I just play with that normally. I just put in the chord progression that I like. And then I can build around the chord progression and modulate and stuff like that going forward. And hopefully re-record it at some point. This one, it didn't work that way because I liked the song enough or I got motivated enough to just drop it. I don't remember. I didn't re-record it on this one, but, you know, I am learning, so we'll get there. The guitars are layered a lot. Everything is layered a lot. This is the first verse, I call it. It's kind of like a refrain, though, because I do repeat it again later in the song, so. It's a special kind of tragedy when you lose your center of gravity, when you're lost in the abstractity of this up-and-come reality. Now, you're a crackpot, you're a nutcase, you're off-season, you're a fuckface, you're shunned even in the workplace, you've turned into a mascot. Did I write the lyrics in here? Yeah, I did. I wrote the lyrics in here. So this song is kind of about, normally my songs don't really have an about. My cat wants to come say hi. Say hi, Miso. Normally my songs don't have a whole lot of meaning behind it. Let me get you closer. But this one in particular, I was kind of going for a guy who is getting into conspiracy theories and stuff like that. And really, really deep into the online culture. Kind of going for like a Shrimp Tech, that album, whatever it's called, kind of vibe where like you have that internet-based, whatever, you get what I mean. I kind of suck at explaining it because I don't really, I kind of think in characters instead of the actual words per se. This one took me a while to get the words for, though. I swear to God, I had the instrumental down within the afternoon, within just a couple of hours, and then I spent probably like 2 hours just on the lyrics alone. Like I had the melodies in there, and I will show you the rough draft of the melodies, just how I got them first, because good Lord, they're not very good, but it's fun to see. So here, before I do that, here's the final melody thing, you know. It's a special kind of tragedy when you lose your center of gravity, when you're lost in the abstractity of this up-and-come reality now. So I'm just going to loop that part. And then here is the first take of that, whenever I was just mumbling around trying to find the lyrics.
It's a special kind of tragedy when you lose your center of gravity, when you're lost in the abstractity of these have become reality now. It's a special kind of tragedy.
So, I guess this one was a little bit different because I had the lyrics first on that and not the melody. Normally I go backwards. I had the melody first and then I get the lyrics. But this one, I had the lyrics and I couldn't really figure out how I wanted the melody to sound. But I had that rough draft, you know.
It's a special kind of tragedy when you lose.
No movement in the vocals whatsoever. Tragedy when you lose your center. It's kind of like, that's why I don't normally do lyrics first, because this is when I'm kind of feeling out the words while I'm doing it. Normally I would like to go like a, something like just mumbling it and then finding the melody in that and then going back and writing the lyrics out, because sometimes you'll have words that kind of jump out at you. That's kind of like the tragedy. Center of gravity was the rhyme for tragedy, and then I was like, okay, from here I can kind of do a it's almost sad from an outsider's point of view whenever somebody just has one thing go wrong and their entire life kind of just comes unhinged from that because they start spiraling down all these different rabbit holes online, that kind of thing. You know what I mean? Was what I was looking for. Anyway, here's the second half of that. The vocals go like,
you're a crackpot, you're a nutcase, you're off season, you're a fuckface, you're shunned even in the workplace, you've turned into a mascot.
And I mean, that's kind of self-explanatory. You know what I mean? It's a, going about what I was saying. Once you're kind of past that point of no return, people don't really let you have another chance, that kind of thing. You know, you're, I don't know. You kind of get what it means, though. Like, it kind of makes sense. Here's the scratch pad version of that.
You're a crackpot, you're a nutcase, you're face, you're a fuckface, you're face, but not face, you're selling it, you're mad, you're a crackpot, you're a nutcase, you're face, you're a fuckface, you're face, but not face, you're selling it, you're mad, you're a crackpot, you're a nutcase, you're face, you're a fuckface, you're in the workplace, you've turned into a mascot. You're a crackpot, you're a nutcase, you're fuckface, you're shunned.
Anyway, I didn't talk about the bass up here. Here's a little bit of bass. You know, this one is a VST again. I played it on MIDI controller. This little thing down here. Actually, let me see if I can get it without messing up my whole recording thingy. I just like having a little tiny MIDI controller for bass, so I can get on here and just see the because the velocity on the bass, normally I can mess with it well enough, but this one doesn't really have velocity setting, so I'm not sure. Yada yada yada. I know you don't really care. I might have done a randomize on this then, like a humanize option. I can't remember if I did or not though, but that would make sense because these are very scattered humanizations. Or I might have used a bigger MIDI controller, one with actual velocity on it. I have this thing. It's right to my right, back here. This Novation something another. Launch key. This thing, I got it for the chords. Very cool chords. I'm always about the chords, man. I love a good chord progression because it's very hard to find. That is the hardest thing about music for me, is that you can make a chord progression in 2 seconds and it's booty cheeks. But whenever I find that chord progression and I hear it, that's why I like punk music so much right now. It's because there's like, it's such a nice canvas for you, and for some reason it really like speaks to me. Like whenever I hear the rhythms and stuff from the punk music and I hear like the chord progressions, I'm like, okay, I already know what song this is and I can finish it right now. I really like that. This one I had to work for a lot. Lock Me Down, I didn't really have to work for that one too much. It was a cool story with Lock Me Down. I'll save it for that breakdown. But that one, I like that. That was my favorite one on the album, man. Anyway, I keep this around for bass. The TV just turned off. I thought I hacked it. Anyway, this was the bass part on it. It's pretty cool. I just used a bass instrument thingy. It's because they have nice sounds. I like UJAM sounds a lot. Who knows if it really sounds good, but I think it sounds good in the mix. This is... I'm not gonna be able to make my bass player play this live. But I would love if you could. But I have no idea if you could even do 16th notes on the bass. You fuck. I don't know. I thought it was a cool little surfer thing, and it really played with the build really well. And then the guitar, I have it right here, just doing a dun da 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 dun da 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 da. I think it's like an offbeat. So, funny story with this, I did not do this live with my feet. This was really hard, where it has a little crunchy part, cymbal foot pedal. I didn't do that live. I added that in afterwards, but I did do the rest of it. The rest of it is just a coordination exercise, really, because I can do the little snare part here. And you can hear where they're kind of like, it's kind of moving around a lot. It's not really the exact same. It's not the same one, but it is, cool. And then I just, it was a coordination thing because I'm trying to get better with that kick pedal. So I just did, quarter note kicks. And I got to the second, 4-bar and I was like, I really need a way to make this kind of amp up a little bit without amping it up too much, so I still have room for the drop up here. So I just added a little bit of cymbal. That way it would be like a back and forth with the kick and the cymbal. Which my drums, it's not triggering for some reason here. I had to like clear out the addictive drums or something. There was an issue that I had with this VST and I had to redo the whole drums. That's why it's called Crackpot Rough Draft Fixed Drum, but apparently not. I did not fix the drum. But essentially it was literally just like, let's see if the sound is here anywhere. Yeah, like just like a... Did I move it back? Why is it up here? Yeah, I did move it back, I see it. Yeah, just on the... For a metal drummer, that would be like a walk in the park. But for me, a guy who doesn't know past intermediate on like every single instrument that he touches, pretty cool idea. Didn't play it live, I'm not gonna front, but I can. And the next part is the chorus. Everybody loves a good chorus. Everybody loves a good chorus. And I love this chorus. So let's ramp it up into there.
Can't even in the workplace you turned into a mascot. But you finally lost it. Can't look them in the eye. Don't let their faces keep life passing you by. Can you even have lost what you're really looking for?
So there's a lot there happening. So drums.
But you finally lost it.
I think I just took the same kind of. Did I take the same one? Boom boom ta boom. Boom boom ta. Yeah. I just took the same one, and I think I just moved the hi-hat note to the crash instead, and added some tom fills. I don't think I did the tom fills live. Is there automation on them? I think I might have. Because you see the automation, so I mean... Oh, I might have slowed it down or something, but yeah. And this, I like to leave it incorrect a little bit so you can tell whenever I'm actually doing the drums and not programming them in, because they it could be either one. I do both. Anyway, that was the drums. You got the bass part here. I don't know why this is pitched down compared to, maybe I just wrote it higher in a different bass or something. Like, then again, this is really giving that I used this Novation launch key or something because of the automation in this, plus the fact that I had to pitch it down. I might have just been in the higher octave playing it. I'm thinking I did the Novation launch key for that. So I'm doing octaves. I don't know how to write a bass part. I'll tell you, I've been using it like a counter melody kind of. Something that you could hum along to if you couldn't remember anything else. And I like it that way. I like it that way a lot. Then you have, what is this? It's muted, so I might have never used it. Oh, we found a second bass. I guess that was an early bass. Kind of like that. What's it sound like in context? I get why I changed it. That fits a lot better. And then the guitars. Open. I think this open eighths. Again, it's not too complicated. Living in an apartment too. Very light, and they're not even equal. So, let me see if these are tighter, maybe?
Place you've turned into a mascot, but you finally lost it. Can't look them in the eyes. Don't let their faces keep life passing you by. Can you even have lost what you're still looking?
Presets. I mean, I'm a big fan of presets, man. I can't lie. Can't lie about the presets. But I do like to play with them a little bit and then never save them. And I always forget to save them, so I gotta redo whatever I like on them. I mean, the presets are just mini vocal chain, so who cares? Whatever. It's just, I like theirs. I'm not gonna front. This one, they're both on the Vox. This was before, right before I learned what a send was and how to use sends and buses. Although I am using the summing stacks, so we're almost there. But whatever. Let's, one more in contact.
You've turned into a man.
So sharp.
But you finally lost it. Can't look them in the eyes. Don't let their faces keep life passing you by. Can you even have lost what you're really looking for?
And then I can also show you the rough draft of that, which I think this is more of a muttering one, but don't get me wrong, don't get me lying. I didn't pre-record this or like pre-look over it or anything. I'm kind of looking at it for the first time since I posted it. So here we go. I want to hear that one more time, please.
But you finally lost it. You're looking in your eye.
what happened? Did I get punched in the nuts, dude?
But you finally lost it. You're looking in your eyes. Don't let that painting drift passing you by. And you finally lost what you're looking for. Don't feel like anything.
But that.
But you finally lost it. Can't look 'em in the eyes. Don't let their faces keep life passing you by. Can you even have lost?
And I have one EQ. I guess I found a peak somewhere in there that was too sharp for my ears, so took that out.
But you finally lost it.
You see how I have the same Easy Mix preset on this too, because I like to hear it in context. I'm not really mixing afterwards. I'm mixing as I go, and then now I know, hey, I like that preset. I like that vibe that it brings in. It's almost like a like picking a preset on a synth or something. You know what I mean? Your voice is an instrument too. I have to hear how it fits in so I can figure out what melody I want to sing, do, make, put in song. Me. Put in song me. I have a breakdown, a bridge. Very interesting. This one is still mumbling. I'm not gonna even front with you. I posted it to Spotify and I was still mumbling in it. But look, I did a what is this, high cut? Yeah, high cut, transition down. I don't know what I did on the drums here. I think that got screwed up whenever I was trying to fix the drums, but I did a little rough patch fixing here. But let's look at the drums. Let's listen to the drums. It's a vibe. That stands out a lot more than I thought it was in the final mix. Like that little da-da-da-da-da-da. I was just playing, you know. I was just getting me some vibes going. And then this little, I gotta do like a little funk R&B neo soul. These drums are, I really like that filtered drum sound. Then we transition back out of it with something. Yeah, nail-wise. Going down to the synthy bass, I just put another preset on the bass. I turned the bass into another synthy thing. A Reese's PCs, bassies, precies. A Reese's precies, if you will. A Reese's precies, if you will. It's nice. It's nice. Didn't have to do anything extra. Just wrote it in bass line. Let's just loop that. Then we have this simply. This sounds like vocals in the final mix. It sounds like a background vocal, but it's not. Let's listen to it. This is pure lo-fi. Glitching. I don't know. I think this is Siri Brothers? I can't see. It's these are just eighths, but yeah, I threw on a guitar rig on this. What did I find? Arctic preset is what I found. Kind of a grizzly bear, 2 weeks sound. See that with but you know what? It's cool because each one of these could be a different song. Like just the guitars plus that synth would be a different song by itself. That's like the outro to a movie, like a feel-good movie or something. Then you add in this, then you just take away that, and then give me just the bass and the drums. I don't know. I really like that. I can't think of a scene for it off the top of my dome, though. I'm not going to front with you. Then the vocals. Here we go. Do you see any vocals written on this side for that bridge? No.
Don't be mine. Everything is in dark in a way. I feel away.
I don't know. I don't really have anything to add for that. You know what I mean? It's just, it is what it is. I'll probably write something whenever I perform it live. Like, but I got lazy. I didn't go back and write the lyrics. Actually, no, I didn't get lazy. I got worried that I couldn't match that vibe again because of how it sits in the final mix. Like, listen to it all together. There's concepts of a lyric. I have concepts of a lyric. And you could almost... It's almost like a Worcestershire ink block test. You know? Where you're like, what do you hear here? Here. Oh, shit. I don't know how loud that was. What do you hear here? I kind of like that. Anyway. And then it kind of like gets back out.
It's a special kind of tragedy when you lose your center of gravity, when you're lost in the abstractity of this up-and-come reality now.
And then I left this empty for the longest, and I was like, this song was basically done in one day. That's how I like to do my songs: finish them in one day, polish them the next. But it was this one section that was haunting me. And I guess I must have recorded the vocals off of the bounced track instead. But it was just this empty verse block, and I was like, I just have to put something there. Just gotta put something there. Just put something there, Dylan. Just do it. And I suck at coming back to a song after I've already laid down the foundation and everything like that. So that's why I try to finish it all in one go. Because I find it so difficult to actually match the energy of that day. My songs are very mood dependent. If I like them a lot, which I've been liking my songs a lot more recently that I've made, like my little scratch ideas and stuff, I've been liking those a lot more, then it's easier to come back, definitely. Then I can lay in bed and I can be like, oh, that's the lyric. That's the oven is hot. Yeah. I don't know. But yeah, this little spot haunted me for the longest. But other than that, that was the song. I got the lyrics written there. I did something.
Reality now.
That's what I did there. Also, I want to point out for the chorus.
Can you even have lost what
mumbled there too, because I think on one of these tracks I did what you're still looking for, and on the other one I did what you're really looking for.
Still looking for, no, still looking for,
That's still.
still looking
It's
for,
like still.
lost while you're looking,
It's real. It's like I caught myself.
lost while you're still looking.
That's clearly still. This one real looking for. Real looking for.
Lost while you're looking for.
And that's about raps, buddy. That's about it. I hope you enjoyed learning about my song. It's called Mascot. It's not called Crackpot. Check it out on anything, please. Thank you. I appreciate you. Later.